The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Okay, folks, welcome. Hey, it's Malcolm, Surfing Life with Malcolm. We just got a signal, so I'm going to give you a quick lesson on doing a trade. I've already done some. We can see. Look, let's go to our signal first. We're going to be buying some EOS, and the signal came through to buy, and then we got our target, and there's a short term and a long term. And so let's pop up here to our signal, go down to the latest one, sorry there. And we can see you see it here in the middle. Sorry, I was looking at some past ones. So here we go, and we're told to buy EOS. It's on a 1 hour chart, and this is for the short term, and a 1 day chart for the long term. Several indicators forming, telling us EOS is going to make a move, short term, long term. It's good because if it doesn't pan out for the short term, there is a great long term. So let's do a short term sale. The buy target, as you can see here, is 16660, and the sell is 1690990. And let's have a look just here. I'll show you that order history. Let's open that up. I'll show you I already went in. You can see here buy EOS, right? And I bought it 167090, right? So I just say 16709. So I already bought it, and that was a while back, probably an hour and a bit, 2 hour and a half ago. However, the price has dropped some more, and it's a good buy again. See, look now, see it's dropped down. Remember, here I got it at 16709, and now it's at 16614. So when we have a look here, EOS is at $10.64. So let's say I want to put another $2,000 in. $2,000 divided by 1064 is 187. So 187 we're going to buy, and see, it's even dropping. See how I'm clicking on these are people selling here, right? And there are people selling, and it's getting lower and lower, so there's going to be even more spread. Now you could say, I'm going to sit here all day and watch this, or you just say, wow, it's getting to where it is. Let's have a look. We can go over to Trading View. Sorry, pardon me. Here we go. And how would you know how to get to EOS? Up here on the top left, you would type in EOS, and let's do that, EOS. And what it does, it brings up EOS USD, but we want Bitcoin, or you want to make sure you're look at the trading on the Binance, because that's what site I'm using to trade. So we have a look. Now I have it saved over here. I have all my favorites. See here? These are all my favorites, watch list symbols. And you can obviously see I trade a lot, right? So here we go. So, here's our EOS, and we're going to have a look. And, it has been on a descent, but here it's been getting close to selling out, but now it's starting to make a recovery. Now this is a pretty good sign that it's going to come and bounce back. And we're right in the middle. It's not overbought. It's not here. It's overbought. Back here, it's oversold, right? This is on your relative strength index. You don't have to learn all of this, but we want to just help you if you follow the signals for your brand new people. You don't have to be I used to be in the brokerage game, so I understand this, but you don't have to. What you can do is just follow what they say. So let's go back up to our Binance, and remember what we were told to buy at 16,660. So it's at 16,578, 16,570. Now it's very, very, very close. So let's see if we can get someone to buy. There's only 1.7 here selling, but let's see if I can buy 187. So I put in the order, buy. I click right there. See, I'm going to buy EOS. Right? I'm using the basic exchange. Up here, exchanges. I want to buy EOS. So let's go down and have a look. And I've got 0% filled. Here's my order. See, EOS limit buy 0% filled. You can see earlier I bought EOS. I bought 186 of them, so $2,000 worth, and the average price was 16,709. Now I'm trying to get it at lower, 16.6. So let's see if we can get this to see if it fills. Let's refresh my screen. Now you could just put in a price a little bit higher and catch some of it. 16,574 is my price, and it's 16,593. Still well below the price that they've said. And it's starting 16,592. No, it's not quite jumping around to get there. All right, let's try that. Let's cancel this one. See if we don't fill our order. We could just leave it and hope we get it, but I'm doing I hit cancel. And I'm doing this so you guys can. I'm putting $2,000 on the line, but that's okay because I know these guys. I know what's going to happen. I know it's going to win. And, we're still well below the price that they said. So let's do 16,601. And I want to buy 187. So let's see how many I can fill. Someone's selling 30 here, but you never know. You can pick up and see my order was submitted for 187 at that price. And if we look here, boom, it filled. Look at that. See there? I told you we could just, that's my brand new computer system. No, I don't want to do my updates. Okay. So now I've bought EOS, right? 16,601. So I own 187 EOS. Now let's have a look. Remember the target, what they said? We can go long-term target, but I'm in this, to make money every day. I like making around about $150, $200 a day for my trading. Now you do the math on that. Just do 100 a day. If you're making 100 a day on your trading, right, times 30 days, you got yourself a little $3,000 a month income. I have an account right now. As you can see, it's worth right here 5.39 Bitcoin in. I started with 2.8 in this Binance account. If you're watching my earlier clips from 2 months ago, so I've increased, 2.25 Bitcoin, nearly 2.25 Bitcoin, which is nice. Now Bitcoin's low, yes, but that's okay. It's all about increasing your stack, right? It's all about increasing your stack. Now we're told to buy at that price, and I got in right very, very close to there. And the sell target is 16,909, right? See here? I don't bother going 0.00 in my head. I just use the full numbers. 16,909 to 17,326. So let's do that. We got 17,326 minus 16,909. That's a 407 point spread, right? See there? We got 17,326, 17,326. We can add the extra. All right, we'll do them all. 40 minus 1609. 16,099. Pardon me. Can't use my calculator. You know what my calculator is? It's a piece of paper in front of me. So I just do it that way. I like it. Why do I do that? Not calculator. Keeps my mind sharp. That's it. Otherwise, I'd be able to show. I guess I could, bring up the calculator on here and show you what I'm doing. All I'm doing is taking the high sell target and the low sell target, subtracting the low sell target from it, and finding out how much there is in between. Like I said, 4,065. So, if we have, let's divide that by 4. 4,065 divided by 4 is around about 1,000 points, right? 1,000 points. So we're going to set some sells. You can see here I did it before. I set a sell. Look on my order here. I set, can I highlight that? No, it won't allow it on the website. I set a sell. See how I've split it up into 4 different increments? I split my 187 I bought earlier into 4 increments. 46.50, right? 46, 46, 46. And I started at 16,909, which was what their target was, right? 16,909. And I went up a quarter of the difference between the top one. And then I went up a quarter of the difference. And I went up a quarter of the difference. This way I'm pegging away at it. I'm not trying to hit the top one. You can if you want to. It's up to you. But this is why I'm winning and closing sales every single day and not getting caught what's caught underwater with sales that did not sell. And then your Bitcoin's tied up. So I don't get greedy. I'm taking a quarter of my amount and I'm selling it. A quarter and I'm selling it. A quarter and I'm selling it. And a quarter and I am selling it. So let's do that there, right? We're going to go over and make a, I'm just going to jot these down on a piece of paper so I can do it real quick for you. So we're going to go over and make the sales. So let's scroll back up. Now we want to sell. See how I have 187? I'm on the right side, on the pink, sell EOS. I want to sell. So I want to sell a quarter of them, right? So I go to 25%, or I could type in 46, but it just does it for me. Remember the first target price? 16,909, right? So I'm selling it for 16,909. No, I bought them here for 16 for 1063. I'm selling them for 1083. And I put in my order. And I click sell. And when I've done that, I'll give it a look. Oh, order failed. Let's see. Network request failed. That's odd. Still got my 187. Okay, let's do that. I have no idea why I'm getting a... Here we go. Very, very good. So look, now my total just dropped down to 140. Okay, so we want to sell another quarter of them, right? So I could go a quarter here. I could go 25%. But see, it's less. It's not 46. Remember, 46 was the one. So I'm going to type in 46, and we're going to put in that second limit. Remember, we're just slowly going up. So we're going to go back to 17,013. So I type in 17013. And I'm going to sell 1 quarter. And I place the order. See, order limit sell, created. Now if we look here, see I've created both of those. See, I had them before, these ones here. Now I just created a sell at 16,909. I created a sell at 17,013. Now I'm going to do the next one that we said, 17,117. So 17,117, and we're going to do it again. Now let's do 100% here, because I've already got one set at the high mark, and I'm just in it to go and scoop a little money out of this each and every single trade. So I've put the last amount, 94 of them, see here? So that I click 100%, and it drops them in there. And now I've sold it. Now some people say to me, Mel, how do you figure out when you post, for folks to see how it goes, or I post different orders, they say to me, how do you figure out the percentage gain? Well, I have on my trading view here, remember what we had for what we did. Whoops, let's go back here. Sorry, pardon me. Remember what we did? I bought at 16,601. See, I got a lot less than what I did it earlier today. 16,601. Remember that? 16,601. So I'm going to show you on Trading View. You can do this with some parameters. You don't have to have all of what I have set up. But on your tools, go up here and open up your toolbar, or go up here, click here and get your toolbars to open. Just go across the top, work on getting it. This is part of you learning, right? So now your toolbars are open. Now, I could take this, and this is your XABCD pattern. It's an indicator, but I've It's just a little trick. If you take this one, so I just call it the little constellation. See, it looks like a constellation in the stars. If you click on this one, and then you click on your ruler to measure, this is what you can do. Now, let's make this nice and big so we can see. And I got in at 16,601. So here on the side here is the price. And if I move my mouse, see it moving up and down on the side over here. So I'm going to get it at 603. It's close enough for me. Who cares about, two thousandths of a Satoshi. And our first one was 16,909. Remember that? So we're going to go up to 16,909. That's 1.8% gain. See there in the middle? It's showing me my 1.8% gain. 17,013. I scroll up to 17,001. Pretty close, Just if I made this, let's see if I can make this bigger yet. There we go. 17,103, 17,110 is pretty close, so a 3% gain. 17,117, remember, was the next sale. So 17,117, 17,111 down. Well, close right there. Sorry, 17,127. There we go, 3.4% gain. And then we had the 17,326, the last one, 17,326. Now, I usually keep a little ledger and write it down so I know exactly what I'm doing, but you can do whatever you want. So there's a 4.3% gain. So I've gone from a 1.8 to a 4.3% gain. And I know that I'll be able to close these out, right? Each and every single time as we've done it. You can see here, let's go back and let's go to my order history. Now we can see just the very last little bit of, let's hide any of the canceled, and let's go here. And you can see just the last few ones that we were told we would got a signal. There's a few, you can see some of my own in here. Right? You can see that I did BAT, I bought and I sold, I made a nice little profit there, and I bought AST and it sold and I made myself a little profit. I bought ARN and it sold, made a nice little profit. Signal from the boys, CCI was Bitcoin, BTS, Bitcoin shares, and that was on the 13th, right? That's only 3 days ago. I put in the buy and then I set two sells. See, I bought it 24.37. I set it for 24.63 and 24.72, and it had sold. But you can see from the timestamp a little later when I was looking. I don't sit here in front of the screen and that. I just, I got 3 kids, I got a life, but I check every so often. You never know. Someone calls me on Skype. I've got an email I got to send off. I got to do something, so I just go and open my screen, have a little quick look, see what's going on. I have a look on this screen on my trading view. I just have a quick look. I'd go to BTC and go, oh wow, it's down. So I go back into my site and I buy some more BTC. See how I had to buy it in smaller increments? I couldn't get it to buy, but I bought quite a chunk because it had dropped. See my buy order here, BTC 24.37. And I got in at 23.92 and 91 and 92 and 94. So I got in quite a lot lower. And then what happened? It started to sell. Now, very close to the same time. 2 minutes. See here? 5:11:10, 5:15. 4 minutes later, bang, it hit the first mark. And it sold 1,600 of these 2 sell orders earlier. See the earlier ones? It started selling. And what happened? Let's go back to the next previous page. And it sold. And it sold. See? 1508, 1509. It started selling very quickly. So it was great. We got the next order, which was the same day on the 13th for QKC. And I bought 2 lots of it. Just 5 Satoshis apart. I bought 7,700, and I bought another 7,700. And I set my orders. Now, see how here I set my, they're in different time. I didn't quite get them in the right order. I started at the low, 21.67, right? And That was at 1.86% return. And then I went to 2172, which was 2.15% return. And then I went to 2178, which was 2.4%. And then 2183, which was 2.6%. And what happened? And the last one was 2188 there. 2188, which was 2.87%. So, and they all sold. So we had great. And then the last of my big BTS shares I had at the higher amount kicked in and sold. Then we got a signal right away yesterday. Well, you know, yesterday for you guys, today for you guys, but yesterday for me. And what happened? I bought at the price that they suggest. I was a fraction over, you know. I had a look and it was just higher than the buy order, but it had not hit a target and there was still room, right? Here they had their buy order for GNT. It told us to buy at 58.50 all the way up to 58.60. So I bought GNT 58.41. It was lower. And I put in my sell orders. See here? 6025, 6084, 6142. So 5963 was the first one. So I did 4 increments. I split it up into little amounts. And they were 2%, 3.1%, 4.1%, and 5.1%. And I bought some more. If you look at the timestamp, pretty close to when I bought this one. I bought another 1,000 because I saw the price just dip a little while I was doing my sell orders, placing my sell. Remember how we do that? We buy on this side by putting our price in here, putting the amount we want to buy, hit buy. When we do that, that will load up how many coins we hold that we have available to sell. And then we go in and we put in our sell, put in the amount, and we sell. And it'll tell us how many less there is, and we keep doing that. So I did that, but while I'm doing that, you're on the same page. I'll have a glance over here, and I say, goodness, look at that. It's dropped down. It's gone down quite a bit. Remember, see, look, I bought it at 16,533, 16,540. It's very close to the same price, starting on the move up. So I picked up some more. And look what happened here. It sold and it sold. Now we got a call this morning, my time, right? 6 a.m., 6:09 or whatever it was. I was up. I'm a 5 o'clock, 5:30 guy all my life, up out of bed. You know, you got to remember, 18 years at 4 o'clock in the morning, I was in the water, swimming training. You don't get to go swim in the competitions and the level I swam worldwide if you don't put in the time and the effort. That's what this is. I've been putting in time and effort just every single day, consistently doing a few trades, getting really used to it, and it becomes second nature. So I bought some EOS, like it said, the buy target. Let's go down here. We just did this one. We're going to go down to EOS, and the buy target, remember, was 16,660. So I got EOS at 16,709. So it was a little over. That's okay. I'm willing to lose a couple percentages of a point, 0.3 of 1%, because I'm a little later. It was still well below the sell target. So I picked up 186, $2,000 worth. And then for you guys, right when I had been setting my sells, and then I had some breakfast, and my kids were having some fun, and about an hour later, what is this? 1 hour and a half later, when I actually answered a Skype call, and Dan sent me a message concerning one of our members to help me out. And what happened? I took a quick glance and I went, wow, look at that. It's dropped. EOS had dropped. So I went in, and for you guys, I said I'll open up my webinar program and I'll make this recording. So I bought some more, right? I bought it even lower than the target buy price they said. And then remember what we did here. Once I had bought it, here's my buy. I went in to buy one. I saw it dropping, so I canceled it. You saw me that, right? When we did this one, it didn't fill, so I just said cancel, freed up my money and got back in. And then I've set my 3 sell limits. Each one of these I've set, and there's nice profit in that. There's some really nice profit in that. So these will sell out, right? And what will that mean? My GNT, if you do the math, was 85.93. My QKC was 44.59. There's, what's that? 120, 130 odd dollars. So, it's no great day, but do the math. 130 a day. That's a nice 39, $3,900, $4,000 income. Now, what I've done with my, I'll give you a little tip here, last thing, and then I'll let you go. Or you can, hang up anytime you want. Yes, you're in control of YouTube, aren't you? Remember what I have in here. So 5.39. It used to be about 50,000 US dollars in the account. Now, it's not be like you don't go, oh, Mel, I don't have 50,000. I just want you to use whatever increment you have, but use the same sort of strategy. So it's less now. 5 times, well, we got a $6,200 BTC. So it's 30,000, right? It's right around 30,000. Now you can see my BTC. See here? It tells me how much BTC I have and how much is in trade. So 3.8 I have in cash, right? I got 3.8 Bitcoin right here in the middle. See, anytime you're on the buy side, it's telling you what balance you have. I got 3.8. So, 3.8 times 6, let's just do really simple, times 6,000 is around about 22,800. Remember, I had 30, so I've tied up about $8,000 odd dollars in trades. So how much is that? Let's do the math. A quarter, right? I never go over about a quarter of the value in as I've built it up. So now I'm using right around 8. I was always using around $12,000 to $15,000 in trades. And if you've got, let's just do 10,000, right? And you say, I haven't got that. It didn't take me that long to build this account up. You saw that. If you've been watching my clips, you've seen I've gone from 2.8 Bitcoin to 5 point whatever it is in 60 odd days just from doing the trades. Most of the trades coming from the boys at CCI. So if you've got 10,000 and you're just averaging 2% a day, it's no great gains. That's what they're mainly shooting for. That's $200 every single day, $200 profit. And you do that, 30 days a month, there's a $6,000 a month. I'm averaging actually exactly the same amount that I've been getting. You see, that was just on 2%. And you see our trades, they vary between 2 to 5. I've been using roundabout that's how I built up my account, around $12,000 of my 50,000. So if you only had 1,000, right, you'd use the same amount increment of it. And what happened? Or if you got 1,000, you put it all in there. Not all my Bitcoin's in this account. I have Bitcoin in my wallets, but this is what I decide to use. I said I'm going to put 50,000 away to trade with. Now I'm slowly building up to where I get more and more confident, and I like the signals from CCI, and things go better, that I'll start to get to where I'm using the whole 50,000. So when you're at 50,000 and you're getting a simple just 2%, I'll go really low. That's 1,000 a day. That's a $30,000 a month income. How do you get there? Get used to trading. That's it. Just get used to doing the trades. All right. So now, you can see here. Let's go over here and have a quick look at the funds. You can see how that 5.8 is broken up. I'm not holding a lot. I got 3.89 of Bitcoin. I hold Binance Coin all the time. Why do I do that? Because look here. See the fee? 0.05%. It's halved. If you use, see right there, use BNB, Binance Coin, for your fees. So always hold Binance. And Binance is a great coin to hold. It's been gone. And we've even had BNB signs from the boys. Zcash is one of the signals we got. It's about a 4-day-old signal. That doesn't matter that it hasn't closed yet. It's sitting. It will close. I never sell at a loss. I just ride it out. I leave it. I know it's worth. It's dropped. Doesn't matter. I've got 12,000 of them. It's probably down about 8, 9, 10%. I got a couple US Tether dollars. I have metal. It's one of the trades from CCI, which hasn't closed. EOS, we just did now, right? 373 of them. I have in EOS. It tells you on the right side the value in Bitcoin that you're holding. Wonder what that says there. Deposit and withdrawal will be suspended during the mainnet swap. Well, once again, okay, this mainnet going on. That's one of the reasons EOS going to go. ELF, I have 700 of them. That's I think that's one of my own personal trades. BLZ, I'm holding 978 of them. CMT is the last of the. I had CMT and we hit all the targets except one, but I'm not panicking. I'm not going, oh, I'm going to cash it out. No, I'm not doing that. I'm sitting on it and it will hit. And Tron is nothing to do with the boys, but I believe it's a token that is far undervalued and got a big chance of going very, very, very well. But I did not. I know a lot of people holding Tron, TRX, that have gone and shooting for 50% and 80% gains and all that. Okay, sure, you can do that. But I've set these at very, very, very reasonable gains. But I'm holding 38,000 of them. I know people are holding 250,000 of these and got their sell target set at 50% gain, hoping to win the lottery, right? I don't know that enough about the coin and everybody behind it to trust it's going to do that in a short period of time. And I'd rather free up my Bitcoin and utilize what goes on there. So you can see I don't hold a lot of coins. I'm always out. I'm in and out very, very quick. That's the key to all of this. So thanks a lot, you guys, for let's drag this back up, for listening. And I'll have this posted real quick and get it out to everybody. All right, great. Surfing Life. I've got a new website, actually, with Facebook, Surfing Life Wealth. If you want to, here we go. Let's have a quick look here. Why don't we duck on over here, go to my Facebook page, malcolm.wallace.7140, right? See up top, pause it if you want, befriend me, send me a message. I get so many people wanting to friend me. But if we go over here, Surfing Life Wealth, there you go, Facebook Surfing Life Wealth. What am I going to do on this page? I'm going to start posting the trades and what I've been doing, and I'll start posting info about crypto, and I'll post all sorts of things for you to help you understand what's going on. Just a little training site for everybody. Okay, so great. Thanks a lot. See you later.